Well, I was going to share something in a blog today, but I decided I'm going to try video instead. I wanted to share something about my day yesterday. Olivia's always asking me, she says, how do you hear God? How do you hear him talk to you? How do you hear Jesus? What do you know what he's telling you? And so I had an instance yesterday and that I shared with her, and I wanted to share with you guys too. So I woke up 2 hours earlier than my alarm yesterday morning. Yeah, it was Sunday. Woke up a couple hours earlier. I was disappointed that I was awake earlier. I really wanted some more sleep. I knew I needed more sleep. And as I laid there, my mind started racing and thinking of all the things that need to be done, all the things that are coming the next few weeks, all the things that are coming in January, all the things on the list to do. Both the kids have birthdays, and we have all the Christmas festivities and New Year's, and I'm an accountant, so we have year end, and I have all this Revelation wellness stuff I want to share that I learned, and all of that stuff that was going on in my head and all the things I needed to do. And so as I laid there and I thought about how, I used to worry all the time about my list. It's kind of what I did. And I learned to give it to God and give it to him and pray to him that he would give me enough time every day to do the things that he says I need to accomplish, the things that are his will, and to show me what's his will, and that I won't waste time doing things that I just selfishly want to do. So I decided yesterday morning, as I'm laying there in bed wishing I could go back to sleep, I decided to start praying. I started praying that, I'm not going to get overwhelmed by all these things. These are all good things that I have to do. And so I just started praying and praying and praying, and the thought came to mind, and it was, the joy of the Lord is my strength. And I've heard that many times, and I just kept saying it. The joy of the Lord is my strength. The joy of the Lord is my strength. I will not get worried about what I have to do or how it's all going to get done, because I'm going to focus on the joy of the Lord, because he's my strength. And I went ahead and I got up and I said, okay, let me check my phone, like we do every day. And there was an email. First thing I saw, an email from YouVersion, which is a Bible app, one of the Bible apps on my phone. And it said, a prayer for joy. Okay, a prayer for joy. Well, that's exactly what I need, right? So I read that, and I had wanted to get up and see where the scripture, the joy of the Lord is my strength, comes from. And so I Googled it, and it said Nehemiah 8, and I went to my Bible and read it, and I just finished studying Nehemiah through Revelation Wellness, our training, and we went through that over a 2-month time period. So I was like, I've just read this stuff, like this is fresh on my mind. And so I was like, wow, the joy of the Lord is my strength. It just keeps showing up, right? So this was Sunday, so it was time to start getting everybody up for church, and I didn't want to get everybody up for church. I was tired. I woke up earlier than I wanted to. It was raining outside. It would have been a really nice day to go back and get into bed. And I was thinking, the joy of the Lord is my strength. I need to be focusing on him and not on me and not on my list. And we need to go to church. And it just so happened Tony got up at the same time, and I got the kids up, and we got to church. And as I'm sitting there in church, or one of the first things I hear is they read from 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. And I printed up, let's see, it's on my screen. So it starts, 1 Thessalonians 5:16 says, rejoice always. Pray continually, and then give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Jesus Christ. Well, I immediately heard rejoice, joy, right? And then the next thing while we're at church is I noticed the Advent the Advent candle. The third one is lit for the third week. And our pastor tells us that third candle represents joy. I didn't know that either. So within just a few hours, or within my morning, I was reminded 5 times that the joy of the Lord is my strength. And I just, Lord, okay, all right, I'm going to focus on your joy. That's what I'm going to do this week. And so I shared it with Olivia too, because she's always asking, and I'm like, that's how I hear him. I hear him. It's not coincidence that joy just keeps showing up every hour for me, in a short time span. So I don't know. Maybe you guys, if you're feeling overwhelmed this holiday season, you can focus on the joy of the Lord as your strength as well. And I just wanted to share that, and I hope you guys all have a blessed week. Talk to you later.